Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Keza57. We're gonna be cooking up a surf and turf dinner right now before we jump on stream to play some Metal Gear. And hopefully we can see what we got in this mix box. It's your boy Keza57 and we're back with another surf and turf lesson. Alright, so just like I talked about in the last video, we did some scoring. I already did it. I washed my hands right now. So as you can see, I pretty much cut as far in as I could without separating it, so that way it's not gonna curl. And we have it on low, so right now it's just a little butter bath. We're gonna let that sit in the butter bath. And I did the same thing here. We gotta cut it open, get some good scoring going on, just so it doesn't curl. So we're gonna put our guy in here. Bam. Alright, now we're back. Had to do a little cleaning. Alright, cool. So we've got it on low. So we let the butter melt on low. We have not touched the temperature. So that's why you get that color in the butter. Is we want to do this on low temperature. So we got our butter, our yuzu. We're going to get a little splish splash. Splish splash. I was taking it back. You don't need a lot. You don't really need a lot. Boom. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to taste it. You want to taste it to see how much you put in, just so that way you don't want to use too much. And then now we're going to use just a little bit. You just want to use a tiny bit of this miso paste, and you're going to smash it around in the yuzu butter to make miso yuzu butter. Got our potatoes going. I've had these potatoes going on for quite a while, so hopefully we can get them soft. They're looking pretty soft, and I might need to add a little bit of water in there. And so I got like a little spoonful. I feel like even this is a lot. You don't really need to use too much of the miso paste. So I'm just gonna like flick it off in there. It's probably a decent amount. We're gonna put this on both sides. Get it in there. I'm gonna get it going pretty good. And like I said, we're gonna do this on a super light simmer. Super light simmer. I had to make sure I added more water for our potatoes because we want to do a little bit of mashed potatoes on the side. So just remember, you're gonna want to start your potatoes way earlier than anything else because cooking the lobster is super easy. That's why I decided to do this on low, so we get the desired taste and texture. That's what this method does. It gives us a really good taste and texture. Flawless outcomes. And let you know right now, if you follow these directions to the T, you will get the best lobster. So on low, why rush perfection when you know you're gonna get the best results with 57 cuisine? Look at that, we got light. So it's slowly cooking. So now we're gonna be able to start our steaks. Alright, cool. So I'm flipping it back and forth. Remember, I haven't even touched. You do not want to touch the temperature because it is going to cook. It's just going to take a little bit longer. And so you want, after smashing in the miso paste, mix it around pretty good, and you're going to taste it. So I already tasted it, and I feel like it's just going to be a splash bit more of some citrus, or a little baby splash more of some citrus. That was kind of a lot, but can't just let it sit on the shelves. I can always order more. We want to celebrate in. So now we got it in there. I gotta know, what does it taste like? Not bad, but honestly, I can taste that the lobster has been sitting in the fridge for a couple too many days. That's why I had to make it today. And just a quick rundown of what we did for the carrots. I cut the ends off, I rinsed them off, and we did some avocado oil spray and some sea salt, and we just throw them in the bake real quick. And so now we're gonna get ready for our next step. We got potatoes on the back burner because we want to get them really soft. Like I said, it's gonna be super easy. Trust me, as you do this, when you're flipping it over, step by step, as I'm getting this dinner ready for myself. It's all gonna come together. I wanna know what that tastes like. Pretty good. It's way better now that I added more of the yuzu. But remember, Your lobsters should not be staying in the refrigerator literally for more than 2 days. 2 days literally is you can't let the lobster sit in your refrigerator. It's gonna go bad really fast. Literally, you can't wait more than 2 days. You have to eat it, or make sure it's in the freezer. And when you take it out of the freezer, you have to literally eat it immediately after it thaws out, because you don't want it to sit in the refrigerator because it's gonna go bad. Yeah, our beefy boy. This for Nana Roots. Nana Roots is the reason why I cook steaks at the level of steak cooking that I cook steaks at. So of course we had to get our tri-tip, our loin tri-tip. So we're gonna get a couple of these bad beefy boys, and I'm gonna get these ready to throw down on our cast iron. We'll do a little bit of cast Iron Chef magic. And we got ourselves some kale and cilantro, and I got some red onions. We're gonna saute the kale and the red onions in a separate pan. So we're gonna get some good sauteed vegetables going on for our final plating. Bam, and just like that, we're throwing it down in the kitchen stadium. Dear boy, Iron Chef Queso 57. The lobster, like I said, the lobster is ready. So we got the potatoes already, to be smashed up. Beautiful, look at that. Like I said, perfectly cooked. And I scored them in the beginning. I showed you how I scored them. So now, it did not curl up. It's gonna make it easier for plating. And if I want to cut it up in pieces and portion it out, it's gonna be way easier. So we're gonna get a little baby taste. Let's see what we got going on. Not bad, not bad. Definitely got that lobster bisque taste. But beautiful combination. Our miso yuzu butter lobster, our famous miso yuzu butter lobster. We're gonna get that smashed and going. We got these tri-tip loin steaks going on. And once again, Nana always wants to know, Iron Chef Queso, what do you got going on? Just kidding, I'm not Iron Chef, but Chef Queso, what do you got going on? Super basic. So you want to wash your meat out of the bag. Wash your meat out of the bag. Pat it dry. Pat it dry. Don't worry, it's not touching the veggies. And just basic. Pat it dry. You're going to get a nice little oil basting around the whole steak, and you go boom, black pepper, some salt, your own choice. I did some sea salt this time, and we got it timed. I got my timer going on, and using the timers. Our carrots, Queso, did you fuck up? No, they're looking beautiful. Oh yeah, they are perfectly done. So we don't want to overcook them. They are ready. They're looking amazing. Beautiful carrots going on, and I gotta watch this steak. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna give me a break, give me a second, and with the power of movie magic, we'll be back. All right, so we're gonna recycle some of the butter and the steak juice, and we're gonna mix it in with our potatoes now that we've strained it. And we still might even just use some of the lobster butter, so we might get some lobster steak butter going on here. I'm gonna check and see what's going on. Alright, cool. So now we're on our final step, just because I knew that this wasn't going to take too long. So we're going to get these onions nice and sweaty. I love the good, this is onions and garlic. It's basic, just some silver onion, or not silver, just regular onions, some garlic. So what I did was I cut the top off, the top and the bottom, cut it down the middle, and we did some nice slices. Got 1 clove of garlic in here. And I'm gonna maybe use a couple pieces of cilantro, and right now this is what we're gonna do. The best part, some good old kale. I'm gonna dice this baby up. We're gonna mix our kale into the onions and garlic so we can finish off with our plating and get this beautiful picture going. Alright, now we got our kale diced up nice and fine. I'm gonna let it steam for a little bit. We're gonna get this butter to melt. It's good melty buttery. We're gonna cook the kale in the heat. Bam, and with the power of movie magic, we're back. Got it nice and sweaty, nothing burned. We're looking solid, we're right on track. Ready to start our plating pretty soon. We got some beautiful colors going on. Amazing flavors and aromas just emanating from the pan. We've got our onions, nice and sweaty, with that garlic we threw in before. We got our kale nice and chopped up. And the thing I'm gonna call it, we might even just have to start plating right now. It's looking amazing, you guys. 57 with another episode of 57 Cuisine, and I made myself a beautiful surf and turf lobster steak dinner. And this is our kale and onions we steamed right now at the end. It is looking beautiful. I didn't want to do the reveal until the end, but this steak is looking phenomenal. Could use some red onions, but it's okay. Rolling all aces today. These carrots, amazing, just as good as the egg. We roasted them in the toaster oven. They're perfect. Put some of the steak juice in the mashed potatoes. Gonna do an extra eggy steak. I mean, I was trying to work with what I had for this presentation. But I think everything's on point. Everything's on point. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of 57 Cuisine. And I hope you guys are having a good one. Alright, boys, the moment of truth. We're going to figure out what we got, if we got some boof or if we got something good. My good friend, Daniel Manuel, shout out to my boy, again, was like, yo, Ricardo, what kind of beer is in the box? So I decided to take a shot in the dark and decided to pick up this mystery box. This is my fucking, if you watched one of my videos, I gotta sharpen this, but this is the knife that I have in my little fucking bag. Alright, cool. It doesn't look that bad. Cross your fingers, you guys, second, because we're gonna be slamming these bitches right now, and I really don't want to be fucking drinking shitty beer, and I don't want to stab myself. Alright, fucking brute strength, everyone. I'm using one hand to fucking hold this. I don't know. I don't really fuck with Twisted Tea, but I see Twisted Tea. Fuck, yeah. This is my fucking myth. Backwards, forwards. Cut away, never cut towards yourself. It's a rule that I was fucking taught. There we go. Drum roll, motherfuckers. I'm seeing some bullshit. I'm seeing some bullshit already, but this was actually this is my fault for, I got no one to blame but me. Okay, not bad. Okay, so we got the mystery pack. Okay, fucking, this is what I saw, the Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea is kind of fucking not my thing, but we got Twisted Tea, some Budweiser. I don't know what this is, but it's a Long Island iced tea, some Modelo's. There's a gang of fucking Twisted Teas in here. Okay, it's not bad. It could have been worse. And the best part is we could shotgun most of these. As long as we got a little mix pack in here, we got the limon and salt. Okay. It could have been worse. Honestly, I only got it because it came in the Japanese box. But it's just because when people try to steal or whatever, or the packages get damaged, Safeway still got to make that money. So Safeway, thank you for giving your boy the opportunity to play the mystery box game. And we're gonna be chugging these on stream. Okay, this one's still good. So you have to push it to make sure it's not fucking punctured. A couple dents, but shit, better shotgun these beers right now.